Becoming rich is a process. It doesn't happen all of a sudden as you wake up out of your bed. But what if that was possible? This video will help you get rich and successful overnight. Without much ado, let's dive in. But there are some things you need to develop in order to get there. Let us listen to a well-experienced person about this subject. David Meltzer has got some tips and tricks to share which will change the seasons of your life. First of all, your neighborhood. No, we're not talking literally about the people living near your house. We're talking about your friends, family, and mentors. Who you are and what you are deeply depends on the nature of the people you are surrounded by. You must have heard this popular saying, "Show me your friends and I will show you your future." So remember to surround yourself with people that feed you and not eat you. You must talk with people who have already reached where you want to go in the future. There are many people who have already achieved the goals you want to reach. They definitely know how to get there, or at least they can help you with some mentoring. You need to elevate others to elevate yourself. In fact, you need others to elevate you too. There are many older people out there who can help you with this. Many times, you might be surrounded by crapheads. You hear crappy things from them, which drain your confidence to move on. The second thing is to have an open mind. Today, life is easy. You do not have to move to other places. You can just DM or mail them. There is no time for anyone to meet personally. Everyone is busy, and everything is quick. But try to be open. Just look at somebody's face and smile at them. If they smile back at you, then they have an open mind. There is no one in this world with a closed mind all of the time. This is what David is saying without any doubt. Say to a woman that you like her purse or shoes, and tell a man that his clothes are nice. Then they will smile back at you. This tells you that they have an open mind. There could be some people that very rarely have an open mind. We can imply that a person has an open heart and open hands as well. If you can surround yourself with such people, you can build two types of people around you. One are those who can help you, and the other are those who know someone who can help you. David Meltzer is saying that he has lived in two worlds. In the first world, it's a world of not enough. How many of you are still in that world? Only you know where you stand. I was happy. The only time I wasn't happy is when I would catch my mom crying out of financial despair. This heart-aching story of David has a lot to share. His mother was stressed out trying to feed her 6 children single-handedly. She was a second-grade school teacher. It was, of course, hard for her. But she always wanted to provide the best for her children, and she did just that. But his mom wanted the best for him. She packed her children's lunch in paper bags. The only thing that empowered her was education. You see, life teaches us the best lessons. No educational system can ever do that. David also learned the importance of earning from his despairing childhood life. We said that about the situations David had faced. His siblings studied at Harvard, Penn, and Columbia. But unlike them, his mind traveled in another direction. He was busy thinking about how to get rich so that he could buy a house and a car for his mother. That would make him even more happy. There was enough education and all. His family, as he said, was incredible, but he was always short of money here and there. That is how he created a world of not enough there. Why me? Everything is happening to me. These were David's recurring thoughts. But later, he started finding joy in a consistent, persistent life. He started digging the gold mine. People laughed at him because he was not traveling through the path everybody supposed he would be traveling. He left after 9 months of law school education. But life is a movie with unexpected twists. Can you guess what happened then? David Meltzer, the public speaker that we all know, made his first $1 million. With that money, he bought his mother a house and a car. Yes, that is how he mocked the people who had earlier laughed at him. Later in 1995, his job earned him about $3.4 million. He gradually entered the second world, the world of just enough. He found love and happiness out of money. The $3.4 billion changed the trajectory of David's life. He went to Silicon Valley and he raised hundreds of dollars by the time he was just 30. He was well deep in this world of just enough by then. Money is my God. This is what David said. This could not be everybody's perspective, but since David has a strong foundation and the right to talk about both sides of life, let us listen closely to him. He used to tell his mom that he did not believe in God. Do you know what his mother's reply was? "Oh, you believe in God? You just do not know what God you believe in. That is such a meaningful statement. Of course, David also was not aware of the real sense of his mother's words. Anyways, David is living his dream life. He is a multi-millionaire married to his dream girl from 4th grade. There was a time he was rejected by this same girl. He used to throw rocks at her at the time. But today, everything has changed. He has his dream house, his dream cars, his dream boats, and his dream life. He is as rich as he could ever dream of when he was in that not-enough world. He owns a golf course and a ski mountain. David is teaching us that nothing is impossible. But David is being honest here. He was super rich in the second world, but he was not happy at times. For happiness and recognition, he buys things more and more. He gives too. Things will never stay the same. As we said before, life is unpredictable. In the thrust to find happiness, in the bustling life of buying stocks and all, David missed something. He became a liar, a manipulator, and a seller. He went into bankruptcy. He was helpless. The most hurtful thing was that he had to ask his mother to move out of the house he gave to her. There was much financial crisis that he faced in those dark times. Imagine the pain in his words. The only reason I want to be rich is for my mom. Only one reason I want to be rich is to buy her that house and car, and I have to tell her, hey, you need to move out of your house because I lost your house. But without that experience, David is telling us that after 14 years, without that experience, he would either be divorced or dead. I went from owning 33 homes in San Diego alone to a rented house, rented furniture, a pregnant wife with 3 daughters under 10. What am I going to do? Anyone can imagine how challenging that situation could be. I could not lift up my arms right. That was his situation on the day he filed for bankruptcy. David has a belief that people cannot love you for what you are not. Maybe they can hate you for what you are. So he was adamant about always being truthful. The hardest part for him was that he knew the lessons already. If life gives you bad situations, learn from them, right? But here, David was never that ignorant or arrogant. Then why was this happening to him? That question was hovering in his mind. He was accountable for everything, not knowing what to learn from that blow. Then something dramatic happened. He was lying there on his bed, all broken. Then on TV, Rocky Part 1 was being played. Rocky is his favorite movie, and at that time, the movie was playing on the TV. Apollo Creed is just beating Rocky, and David is there crying. You must have watched that movie, right? Rocky was down. All were calling out his name. That movie, the scene made David realize something. I am watching him. He looks up. He looks up somehow. The music going on, and he got back up. And then he popped Apollo in the ribs, and that round ended. The second to the last round. And the movie continues on to 8 more movies or whatever. If he did not get up, there would never be 8 more parts to it. What if David never got up? His life would end there. This is what David has to say to you when you feel like nothing. First of all, look up and breathe. Think about how you can help and who else can help you. Answer the question, how? Prioritize the steps and start working. Be persistent in the everyday journey of the pursuit of your potential. Remember to have an open mind too. Eventually, you will feel better, and he promises you that you can also become an overnight success. Thanks to David Meltzer for those beautiful words. He made us think deeply. More videos will now appear on your screen. Click and enjoy. Also, give us a thumbs up. See you soon. Bye.